I'm here with a guy that I coached this summer. He kicked some ass today. This is Grant. You guys have seen him in collabs. He's obviously friends with Elliot from Elliot Fitness. He's got his own channel, Grant Larios. Make sure you guys subscribe. I have his link on my homepage, and I will also link it in the description. We're going to ask him some questions, do a little change up, kind of talk about going into the show and what it felt like. So Grant, today walking into the show, you were a little nervous, I could tell. We got your tan on. We did the homemade, not the homemade tan, but the do-it-yourself tan with the Pro Tan, the Dream Tan.
Yep.
Getting them ready. You picked a great color for board shirts. You had the orange. What did it feel like to first walk into the venue, see the stage, see the people? How did that feel? Were you nervous? Were you excited?
To tell you the truth, it was kind of throwing me off just because it was at a high school.
Right.
You walk in the high school doors, you kind of feel like you're in a high school, and then I didn't realize that it was going to kind of be like an auditorium that that the judging was going to be on. But I mean, just I felt just nervous, excited. Just the anticipation was building all throughout this week, and then today was actually the day. So it was like kind of nerve-wracking, but also like, wow, today's the competition. Like I've been dieting for 19 weeks for today.
So when you first walked out on stage, obviously your first class was the teen class. You had one competitor. What was your first reaction to being on stage, having them do the quarter turns, knowing that so many eyes are on you? For everybody it's different. For me, I felt kind of shaky and nervous, and it just felt awkward. Yeah. Did working through those transitions help, and how did it feel to be up there?
I'll tell you the truth. I think, just in the inside, I felt, super nervous, super shaky, but I kind of felt like I put on kind of a show as like an outer shell, that I was confident and enjoying myself. I was enjoying myself, don't get me wrong, but you almost have to, always be smiling, always, keeping those abs tight. So that was kind of a show for me in that sense. But man, it was a fun time stepping on stage. But I think, practicing, just keep hammering away at the practicing of the posing, the quarter turns. I can't remember how many times each day I did that, but I feel like the more I did it, I felt better and more comfortable on stage.
Because when I first started showing you these poses, you definitely seemed robotic, and I definitely could see that you practiced and you fixed it. And I actually had a judge personally tell me, "Hey, your guy, his posing was awesome. He looked fluid." And I feel like it really helped to also set you apart and really get everybody's eyes on you. Your physique looked really good. Your core was nice and locked. Abs were tight. And, that transition looked really well. Now, you went in first, you won the teen class. What did that first of all feel like to first initially win the first one,
It was crazy because, I was against one guy, so I was like, just looking at the guy, I thought, I got this. But also, there was, crowd cheering for the other guy, and I didn't get much crowd cheering. I got a couple people cheering for me, which was awesome, but it was kind of like just the mental of having other people scream his name and not mine. It was kind of like throwing me off. But deep down, I feel like, I had the show, so hearing my name get called out, it was just, it's hard to explain the feeling, man. It's like, it's like almost like you're super happy, but at the same time, just a weight's being, let off your chest. It's crazy.
And then, obviously, aside from the teen class, last year I did the same show. I did the physique like you did. I pulled runner-up to the overall. Obviously, I didn't hit that overall open. There was no novice, but you hit gold in the novice class right after the teen. Back to back, bam. Then, to top things off, you go up for the open, and suddenly you start seeing some of these competitors that you beat in the novice class getting called as well to be filing off to the side as you're slowly being eliminated from 5th, 4th, 3rd, then 2nd. So you knew you won. How did it feel to win the open, the whole show for physique? You took the overall. You'll be featured on the show poster for your first show. It was a great day for you. How did that feel?
It's crazy. Just, having these trophies all here. We got, this one right here. This was for the teen. And then we got 2 of the same trophies for the novice and the men's physique overall. It's just, it's almost like I'm reliving the moment every time I look at it. It's just crazy to think about winning the whole show for the men's physique category, and this being my first competition. But I mean, I feel like just like winning three shows in one category can really get to someone's head.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like this doesn't mean anything. I won. I got 3 trophies. In reality, though, doesn't mean anything. I have so much room to grow, so much to learn from the sport. To get better in so many areas
right.
of the sport. So I mean, I'm happy. Don't get me wrong, but I think so much to improve on.
Yep.
Gotta stay humble and just keep working.
Like you said, a lot of competitors will get off on a hot streak, and they allow it to get to their head, or they, they decide, hey, I have the physique that everybody wants, so I don't have to abide by the diet as much anymore, and before you know it, they're not placing as well. I've seen it happen to people. It's good that you have that mentality that you have to keep driving onward, and there are bigger goals. Maybe it's a pro card in a few years. Maybe then it's to do a high level pro a pro level show, and then eventually be at the Natural Olympia, be at the Yorton Cup, whatever. We don't know where our paths are going to lead us, but there are good goals. It keeps you healthy, fit, and I commend anybody that takes that drive and initiative to do it. It's very self-absorbed sport and industry, obviously, but if you can remain humble, keep grinding it out, and be thankful for how you do, I think you're on the right path and got the right mindset. So, guys, make sure you subscribe to Grant's channel. Thanks for watching, and peace.
See you guys.